second chance.
Okay.
But if it's BTS, hindi ako maglalaro.
Worth it bang mag-travel abroad ng ilang araw lang para manood ng live concert ng favorite artist mo in the middle of a busy season?
Oh my gosh, I'm so torn. Nag-online shopping talaga ako na todo. Hindi ibibigay sa'yo yun ni Lord kung hindi mo kaya. Yun naman, kailangan ilaban mo lang talaga.
Sa buhay, ang dali maging confident sa decisions natin. Mag-shift ng career, gumastos sa matagal mo ng gusto, sumugal sa love life, o yung mga random decisions na parang, ito na yon. But after some time, bigla ka na lang mapapaisip. Wait, worth it ba talaga yon? Welcome to Worth It Ba with Erica Lucas at Joel. Ang podcast kung saan pinag-uusapan ang real-life decisions. The excitement, the expectations, the sacrifices, at yung reality check pagkatapos. Walang filter, real talk lang. Mga kwentong totoo, reflections na relatable, at barkada-level conversations about life choices. Because every decision has a story. Pero sa huli, isa lang ang tanong. Worth it ba? Powered by Salmon. Making smarter money decisions simpler for everyone.
Hello. Welcome to us. Welcome to another episode of Worth It Ba? This is Joelle.
And this is Erica. Hello mga ka-worthy.
Yes! And I'm so excited for this. Kasi usapang paycheck.
Paycheck. Okay ate, paycheck.
And the growth from it. Sana
Okay.
naman may growth, di ba? Kasi
Lord, please. Ano
kakaiyak
naman?
naman kung ano.
Oo.
So do you remember your first paycheck?
Yes.
This
alam
was
niyo.
as a...
College student.
Oo.
Yes. Naalala ko ang first paycheck ko ate kasi nung college, nagsasayaw-sayaw ako, di ba?
Mm.
So ang uso sa amin doon, kapag nag-aaral ka, rarakit ka ng mga sayaw-sayaw. So napadpad
tama
ako sa isang commercial ng isang fast food brand. Nagsayaw kami sa hashtag 87,000.
Oh!
Yes! Oo.
Oh!
Tapos feel na feel ko.
Hoy, ang bongga naman ang
Oh,
first
diba?
racket mong yun, ah.
Kapag tumawag kayo ngayon, nagpa-deliver kayo, maririnig nyo pa rin. Pero si Sarah G yun.
Oo.
Nandun lang ako sa nung sinushoot yun. Tapos, nakuha ko na yung sahod ko. Feel ko. Kasi pag bagets ka, di ba, feel mong yaman mo kahit kung 1K, ganun-ganun. Nung time na yon, feeling ko ang yaman ko, ang bayad sa amin nun, 15,000.
That was
yes.
not bad.
Yes.
That was
Tapos,
so good.
super thank you Lord ako nung araw na yun kasi bago yon, nanakawan ako ng cellphone sa Pilcoa. So after noon, may pambili tayo ng cellphone.
In fairness,
Yes.
In fairness sa first sweldo mo,
Yes.
For me kasi contrast, extra ako sa parang Cinemalaya. Tapos 500 pesos.
Oh, okay. Feeling ko ate, kaya lang ako napadpad dun sa racket ko kasi nga,
The
may
dancing
nangyaring,
tas commercial.
may nangyaring nakawan. Oo.
Oo.
So baka sabi ni Lord, sige, kailangan mo ng pamalit. Tapos
na
alam mo yung binigay na yun na cellphone, 1 week pa lang yun, regalo sa akin ng tatay ko, pinag-ipunan niya. Tapos nakuha sa Pilcoa. Shout out kay kuyang nasa Pilcoa.
Sana okay ka ngayon.
Sana nasa iyo pa, alagaan mo man lang.
Para worth it naman yung pag kinakaw niya sa'yo.
Pero sa'yo ate, sa Cinemalaya,
Oo.
ito ay...
As a student artist nun, I think I was 15, 16. Wala, racket 500 a day per day. Tapos
Ay, ang
500 yung
saya.
isang araw na yun. Siyempre, as a 16-year-old at the time, parang, yay! Money!
Oo.
Although, meron na akong nakukuhang parang stipend doon kasi nga scholar ako nung bayan ng high school.
Yes.
But then, ang nung nag-start na talaga ng working na hindi bilang student, nung parang graduate na.
Yes.
Ano yung first sweldo mo nun?
Nung graduate na,
Oo.
nag-host ako sa sa Chok. May Chok pa nun. Parang hindi na ata naabutan ng mga Gen Z kasi sarado na yung
Oo.
Chok. Oo. So may Chok nun. Tapos yung first racket ko na yun, ang akala ko, libre siya. Pero may pa-honorarium. So na-happy ako na, bigla ako may 2.5 after. Kasi nung nagpresenta ako, sabi, sino gusto mag-host volunteer? Volunteer ako kasi gusto ko lang na experience. So akala ko, wala tong TF. Tapos biglang, may 2.5 ako at the end of the day. So feeling ko, milyonaryo ako!
Ang saya! Ang
Yes.
ganda nun. Ang iba talaga yung parang, yung saya pag nakuha mo
Oh,
yung mga ganun. Like when you start earning money, tas sayong-sayo na yun, and what do you do with these things? So yung una mong racket nun, pinang-shopping mo ng bagong cellphone.
Yes,
Ganyan.
pamalit sa bigay ni daddy and pang sorry.
Pang sorry po. Sorry po, tinry ko po. Ganyan. Tapos iba-iba tayo ng pinagagagawa no,
Yes.
after. So, curious lang din kami kung magkano yung first sweldo nyo tsaka
Oh, yes.
kung anong ginawa nyo doon. But today, ito yung sobrang curious curious ako kasi nga very new ang sports world for me. No? And iba yung galawan dun, iba yung mundo nila.
Oh,
and I'm
yes.
sure iba din yung proseso, how they transition no from being from school. Kasi kumikita na rin ba pag
Oo.
ganon? Ano nangyari? I have so many questions kasi marami akong hindi alam about it.
Oh,
Pero
yes.
buti na lang may guest tayo to answer our burning questions.
Okay, so tawagin na natin siya. Ito, babasahin natin ang niready talaga ng ating team. She is a UAAP champion, a standout for the national team, and the ultimate libero on court. Pero ngayon pag-uusapan natin paano niya naman dinedefend ang kanyang peace of mind and ang kanyang kaperahan. Kung yun ang mga mapag-uusapan natin, ang kanyang bank account. Let us all welcome Jen Yerba!
Hello po! Hi guys!
Miss Jen, Your
Thank you.
Highness.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me.
I love it.
Oo.
I'm so excited to learn from
First time ko po itong pag-uusapan yung about money ha.
Lahat ng questions natin
Parang napasubok ako.
Siyempre kung ano walang comfortable kang i-share.
Sige
No?
po.
Kami lang to kasi parang
Yes.
yun yung first time tsaka ang dami nang nangyari from
Oo.
there. But for you, no, has volleyball been your life ever since? Bago tayo tumalon sa
Sa mga
perahan.
paycheck.
Oo. Rewind pa muna tayo to Baby Jen.
Yes, actually since 12 years old, so nag-volleyball na ako. And it really helped me with my academics, like free yung tuition fee ko.
Queen.
She was a squaller.
Queen.
Sobrang daming perks talaga, and it really helped me and my family as well.
Wow. But what brought you to the world of volleyball?
Oh, yes.
Like,
Yung father ko, he was very parang nung bata kasi siya, nag-football siya, basketball.
Sporty din si Papa.
Yes. Pero wala talagang like sa family namin, wala talaga yung naging kilalang athlete. So, ako yung una sa family. So, yung papa ko, kasi sa UP, sa Quezon City, madaming mga nagva-volleyball. So, yung kapitbahay namin, naglalaro sila. And then, yung papa ko, sali niya naman yung anak ko. And then, sinali nila ako. Tapos, natuwa ako sa sports na yon, sa volleyball. Sabi ko lang, parang ang fun niya. Tapos, it's a different world talaga na parang kailangan mong, alam mo yun, yung physical, diba, yung effort mo. Tapos, natatakot ka kasi baka matamaan ka sa mukha. Tapos, so,
Yes.
it's so fun. And then, yung mga kasama ko sa mga gay. So, parang, ang funny nila.
The
So,
best people.
Diba?
Mm-mm.
So, sabi ko, everyday, hinahanap ko sila, laro tayo. Hanggang sa, nagkaroon ng varsity sa school namin. And then, nakuha ako. And then, na-recruit ako ng NU. And that's how it all started.
Okay. So si Baby Jen pa lang, pumapalo na siya ng bola, di ba? Pero na-mention mo, madam, bago natin puntahan yung first paycheck, ano yung mga unang perks? Kasi di ba scholar
Yes.
ka? And we can only imagine kasi parang wala akong talent sa mga bola-bola na yan. Ako yung dinescribe mo na tatamaan na lang sa face,
yes,
di ba?
same. Hard same.
So, ano yung mga ino-offer pa ganun bukod sa scholarship? And then, kailan din nag-start yung meron ng offer na money or stipend or...
So, nung grade 6 ako,
Mhm.
papuntang first year high school, merong coach yung NU na nag-reach out sa akin. And then, he offered me, yun nga, 100% yung tuition fee.
Mhm.
And then, merong allowance, food allowance. And then, later on, nung nag-start na yung class, biglang pupunta kami sa SM,
Oh.
National Bookstore, merong
Ooh.
may budget.
wow.
Nakukuha ka ng mga anong kailangan mo.
Magpo-pull out ng
Ang saya.
I
Super
love it.
saya.
Mm-mm.
So, very well taken care of kami. And then, even uniforms, shoes, everything. So, I'm very blessed na napunta ako sa school na yon, and also yung manager namin talaga sa NU.
Because it was also around that time na nagte-train ka ng parang more seriously. Kasi
Yes.
before that, sabi mo you were playing with, parang nakisali ka, basically sinali ka ng
Oo.
tatay
Well,
mo.
nung grade 6 ako, naging varsity player na ako.
Okay. Doon.
And then, ni-recruit nila ako for NU. And then, ayun na, student athlete na ako.
Agad-agad.
Yes. So, may kapalit naman lahat ng yan. Kailangan pagtrabahuan.
Syempre.
Yes.
So,
Deserve naman.
Yeah, after school, practice, then ganun na yung routine.
Okay.
Or until college.
Wow, okay.
Oh my God. It's the talent. The talent will take you places, of course.
Totoo. Tapos itong high school na to, parang stipend gaming din ba siya? Like you also had an allowance every month beyond
Yes.
those perks ng
Yung perks,
shopping ka
oo.
dyan. Ang saya.
Yes, monthly siya and then ikaw na magbo-budget. But nung high school ako, ang tinuruan ako ng mom ko, ni mama ko na sa kanya mapupunta yung allowance and then she'll just give me allowance per week. And then, kailangan ko i-budget yon for myself. So, hindi ako talagang, alam
Yung
mo
parang
yun.
sa'yo to
Yes.
lahat, bahala ka.
May nag-guide.
That's helpful to have. At
Yes.
least parang hindi kayong pagbata lang na parang, yeah, money!
Uubugasan ko to.
Ganun. Ah.
Pero natuto ka na rin mag-save nun? Or dahil yun yung tinuro din ni mom na okay, may part nito ilalagay natin sa savings tas ito lang yung budget mo. How was the budgeting like nung mas bagets pa?
Oo.
Nung high school, parang hindi ko pa siya honestly naiisip.
Okay.
Excited lang ako every time na magma-Monday. Kasi Saturday, Sunday, uwi ako ng bahay. Tapos may baon na ako for Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So yun yung nilook forward to ko. And then, pagbata kasi ang happy ka na kapag makakain ka ng masarap na pagkain eh.
Yes.
Diba? Parang very enough na yun for you. But the shopping, hindi mo pa siya naiisip. So, yeah. Yun yung nung high school pa ako.
Okay.
Yun
So,
yung high
nung
school
high
life.
school. So, nung college, yun na ba yung time na medyo nag-let go na yung nanay mo? Sa'yo na napunta lahat?
Yes.
How was that shift?
Honestly, nag-sit down talk talaga kami. Sabi ko parang, I think nasa right age na ako para mahawakan ko yung pera ko.
Conversation. Okay.
Kasi ang hirap din kapag hindi ka in control with your money. Like, I think at some point, kapag like 18 ka na,
Mhm.
'di ba parang it's a responsibility din. And it's gonna be a skill also na matututo ka on how you're gonna budget your money, saan mo siya isa-spend, paano mo siya isa-spend, 'di ba? And pag nakikita mo siya nag-grow, parang mas nagsistrive ka na to work harder kasi ay magkakaroon ako ng money kapag ginagalingan ko, may
Yes.
extra bonus, 'di ba ganyan. So I talked with my mama, sabi ko, ma, I think nasa right age na ako para hawakan yung pera ko. And parang ibigay mo yung trust mo sa akin na hindi ko naman, alam mo yun, iwawaldas yung pera. So, hinayaan niyo naman ako na binigay niya sa akin yung money ko. And from there, parang bigla na lang nag-grow yung money. And yeah.
I love that for our queen.
Mas lumagon.
Yes.
Sa'yo na. Wow, we love a responsible
Yes.
with her finances. So
Mhm.
so you'd say pa lang no, early on, you had a pretty good like way of managing na your finances. Nagkaroon ka ba ng parang Waldas era na
Oo.
parang, bahala na, may darating naman.
Oo
Ganon.
nga.
Meron ba? I think meron din. Pero,
Feeling ko
I
the fact na nahirapan siya sumagot, responsible talaga siya. I love it.
meron din. Pero, I learned from that.
Okay.
Pag, kunwari,
Do
wala
share.
na akong for example, masya-short.
Okay.
Sabihin ko, my gosh, parang hirap pala pag masya-short ka. Kasi parang, pag, alam mo yung emotions mo kapag, oh my gosh, ang ganda nung stuff na to. Parang gusto ko siyang bilhin.
Mm-mm.
And then nakuha mo siya. And then, the next day, oh my gosh, wala akong budget for food. And then, yung stuff na binili mo is just there sitting around. Parang hindi mo naman ginagamit. So parang,
Na pera
yun
sana
yung,
na
na parang pagkain ko sana or pwede kong gamitin for this, for that.
Right.
So from there, parang natututo talaga ako na you really have to be smart
Mhm.
kung ano yung mga choices mo.
Mhm.
And that was what era of your life? College.
College.
Okay. So doon na siya pinaka natuto kasi tinry niya nang i-manage yung pera niya. Pero ito ay very chismosa question na end of the day, madam. Kasi kanina nag-share tayo, di ba, ng mga first paycheck. Maalala mo pa yung first paycheck mo na may binili ka or talagang nilaan mo na, ay, pag nakuha ko tong first paycheck ko na to, this is it. Kasi bagets pa lang may mga
Right.
budget na here and there pero si mama yung nag-handle. Pero nung college na ikaw na.
At some point kasi sa college, may nag-open na opportunity sa akin which is yung content creation.
Okay.
So, parang there was a year na nag-boom yung social media and
Mhm.
brands would reach out to me. Like out of nowhere, may nakita ko sa email ko na they want to collab and all that. But I had no idea na paid pala yung ganon.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know also like negotiation. So, if they offer you something na parang bigger than you think na parang, ay, ang laki na nito. Parang, go na to. So, noong time na yon, may mga projects na dumadating na nagugulat ako. So, I think my first purchase talaga na super hindi ko makakalimutan is from Sephora.
Oh, she went shopping.
Yes. At meron pa
Shopping na
pala,
siya.
during the pandemic, kasi may allowance kami, di ba? Hindi siya paycheck, but yung allowance kasi namin, hindi namin nagagalaw. So, naipon.
Okay.
Bakit siya hindi nagagalaw?
Kasi pandemic, so lockdown, hindi ka
wala.
makalabas.
So, hindi ka makalaro.
Free yung food,
okay.
di ba? So, nung time na pwede ka nang bumili, nag-online shopping talaga ako na todo-todo.
Tumodo.
Tumodo.
Okay.
Ayun, and then, yun, Sephora. Kasi mahilig ako sa damit, sa makeup, sa skincare, sa pabango. Yun yung mga purchases ko.
Dun
And
lumabas
very
yun.
deserved naman. Diba? So she went shopping but she worked hard.
Yes.
Diba? Okay.
Yes. So from college, tapos graduate ka na and you went pro. This was the goal naman ever since.
Yes.
So I'm sure parang
Oh, yes.
you fell in love with volleyball and you just like tuloy mo na talaga
Yes.
siya. Was there a shift nung when you went pro after everything and even working with
Yeah,
having
definitely.
content?
Kasi it's like, you live your own life. Parang very independent ka na. But at that time, I was very excited. Kasi nung umalis ako ng college, parang medyo sad moment of my life yun. Kasi we didn't win the championship. Not for back-to-back championship sana. So, medyo parang in a hurry ako na umalis ng dorm. Kasi
Okay.
sobrang painful. Parang seeing the team, ganyan. And we didn't win. So parang gusto kong, parang it's like an escape.
Right.
But then, nung nag-condo na ako, that's when I realized, oh my gosh, iba pala kapag you live on your own kasi you pay for the condo, you pay for the electricity, water, food, everything.
Right.
And
Kasi from
then-
dorm din, no? Na
Yes.
generally, you didn't have to think
Yes,
about the
yes.
utilities.
Yes.
Oo.
So yun yung hard part na, but at the same time, I think lahat naman tayo dadating sa ganung point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yun yung binulaga ka na ng mga, ay,
Yes.
naubos pala itong mga
Shucks.
Kailangan i-restock.
Seryoso na pala.
Mm-mm,
Serious
totoo.
era na pala to. Mm-mm.
Totoo.
Pero I'd like, alam mo parang ako ang mga tanong kay mga chismosa
Go,
question.
girl.
So kanina natanong natin yung purchase. Ngayon, I'd like to think na dahil nag-start ka at a young age tapos hanggang sa pro, so syempre alam mo na talaga yung, kumbaga kabisado niya na yung sarili niya, paano siya sa pera and anong dapat gawin, may mga nag-guide. May mga bagay ka bang ini-investan through the years? And may mga naging experience ka ba na etong part na to good yung investment na to? Whether it be para sa sarili mo like self-care or clothes or para sa sports. And ano naman yung mga naging bad investments na hindi ko pala siya dapat masyadong nilalaanan ng budget.
I think everything na you buy na you think na parang it elevates how you look or how you present yourself. Kasi that time parang meron kami mga guestings, social media, 'di ba? Alam niyo naman na kapag nag-post ka, lahat ng tao gustong makita yung content. So, I think like presenting yourself is very important. So like buying stuff like clothes, makeup, skincare, perfume, yun talaga yung mga ano ko. I think that's really an investment. Though mahal siya, but you just have to be smart enough to know na when to buy it. Kasi like perfume, it lasts a year, 'di ba? Hindi naman siya yung every month bibili ka or like shoes or ako naman pag for example, when I started buying clothes, gusto ko yung mga plain and basic na I can mix and match.
Yes.
Hindi yung pero I learned that the hard way kasi may mga
Ayan.
alam mo yung mga trendy na clothes na ay oh my gosh, ang ganda. Tapos ano pa yan, matchy pa yan, pero ang mahal. And then hindi ko na siya masasuot ulit because I posted it na. So parang ganon, di ba sayang yung pera. So I learned from that. And then, yeah, yun yung mga parang, for me, very important na if may mga nanonood man, di ba, yung mga nakikinig, minsan parang, oh my gosh, after mo bilhin, parang, oh my gosh, ang laki ng nagastos ko. Pero, later on, ma-realize mo, ay, important din pala, no?
Yes.
Na parang, pag nakikita ka ng tao, oy, ang ayos ni Jen, nag-i-invest siya sa sarili niya. Kasi people will notice talaga kapag you invest in yourself.
Yes. Pupuhunanan mo kasi talaga yung sarili mo, di ba? Kailangan yon.
I think that comes with also being a public figure.
Yes.
And ano din, like, medyo may part na, na-excuse siya as arte.
Yes.
But then, na-justify din naman.
Yes.
May mga, did you have these big purchases na parang, girl, mali. Girl.
Yung pag nakikita mo siya parang shock. Ano nangyari sa ating
Bakit ko ito
dalawa?
ginawa?
Yeah, siguro, noon time kasi na when I realized na I'm capable of buying like luxury bags. Kasi di ba, yan naman
Oh,
talaga yon.
dun
Pag
ka
for
na.
girls,
The
di
guilty
ba?
pleasure.
Doon
Yes.
na napadpad.
Parang, totoo ba talagang bibilhin ko talaga yung isang bagay na ganito kalaki yung halaga?
Mhm.
'Di ba? But then, when you go to events na like there's like, like people looking at you and then they will reach out to parang, pag nakita ka kasi na ng presentable and alam nila yung mga choices mo,
Mhm.
makikita din naman nila na parang, baka okay siya to represent our brand.
Oh, yes.
I think yun din. So, may mga bagay ako na, my gosh, okay ba to? Kasi minsan, nasa bahay lang ako. For example, walang event. Tapos nandun lang yung bag ko. Tapos madami na sila. Parang sabi ko, parang di ko ba dapat binili yung isa? Parang ganon. Pero pag may event na gagamitin, worth it naman pala. Kasi
Ay, nalabas
magagamit.
na nagamit.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. So, nakikita natin yung mga
Yes.
nagiging priorities, no? And it makes sense again. Ano yung mga bagay na sobrang tipid ka? Are there things na ganon? Kasi may ganon na there's a hierarchy of
Oo,
things
yung mga
na,
non-negotiable.
okay, gastos dito,
Oo.
pero dito sobrang tipid ko, ganyan.
Oo.
Meron ka bang ganon? Or gastos lahat?
Wait lang. Okay. I think this is the way I look at it.
Okay.
For example, my income is like, let's say, 20,000.
Okay, yan. 20.
I always make sure that half of it is savings.
Oh, 50% savings si madam. Okay.
Good.
Ganon.
I love that.
And I make sure na may in-invest ako. So for example, I have business, ganyan. Yung mga digital banks na may mga interest.
Oh, yes.
So I make sure na may mga ganon. And I'm open to like learning where to put my money, mga MP2, stuff like that. Na, di ba, very little sila but it helps. Kasi instead of like, yung pera mo nasa bangko lang.
Where did you learn this
Oh.
from?
From talking to people na business-minded also. Yung mga teammates ko din kasi like, medyo may edad na din. Mga late 30s.
She was very
late
respectful.
20s. Sorry na, late 20s. Ganon, mga ate. Ganon. Late 20s.
Hindi na trentahin.
Ayun pala. Sorry. The term is mga trentahin.
Ay.
I'm so sorry.
Late 20s. Okay. But I mean, that's one place definitely to learn from, for sure. Pero I've heard, no, when you're going pro, you like a lot of your time is focused on training
totoo.
also.
Yes.
How is like your life, paano ka nagle-live between the work and the training and the content creation? Because those things and events, a lot of those things, no?
Sobrang, I would think wala na siyang time. Pero,
She's here.
kasama natin siya.
Off season.
Take us there, madam, sa kunwari, sa isang linggo, paano
Okay.
siya nangyayari?
Oo.
Honestly, mahirap talaga. Kasi practice namin, our call time is at 5:30 a.m.
Parang patulog pa lang ako.
So, hindi ka talaga pwede magpuyat. Though, hindi mo naman talaga kayang gawin in a perfect world, di ba?
Okay.
Parang talagang mapupuyat ka kasi may mga iba kang errands, may mga gusto kang i-meet, like friends outside. But, yeah. So, practice until 10 a.m. And then, minsan, if may mga injuries, so you have to do extra pa, like strength and conditioning that's focused on your injuries para masustain, diba? And then, so that's up until afternoon, like 12 or 1. And then, actually, pagod ka na. From
Ako nga nakikinig pa lang ako sa'yo, madam, napapagod
pagod ka na.
ako.
So, pag may mga events, then, yun, in the middle of the day, or meeting friends. And then yun nga, editing. Honestly, yung editing, kailangan nag-reach out na ako for help. Kasi,
Humingi na siya.
Kinailangan
oo,
yun,
kasi,
oo.
di ba, ano talaga yung, yung editing. Like,
It will take time.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
yan, ang laki ng kinakaing oras. Then, family pa, di ba? And your loved ones.
So you have like 5 to 2 p.m. 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yun yung
Yeah,
ano.
5 to 1, mga
Okay, okay.
ganyan.
One.
Mm.
Okay. Pero
Kasi
ngayon
nap ka pa.
Kailangan
Ako,
ng nap.
Buti
napper talaga
nakakanap
ako.
ka pa.
Nakakanap
Oo.
siya.
Kasi pagod.
Yeah.
talaga.
But now kasi off-season ka, no? Congratulations,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
Deserve. Ang sarap-sarap magpahinga, no? After a huge win. How long is off-season? Sa mga
Wala kasi
not
kaming alam
fluent
sa sports.
Alam
eh.
nyo ba, first time ko tong magka-off-season na more than 2 weeks. So mga
Yun na
almost
yun.
a month. So talagang, parang gugulat agad.
Oo nga, madali.
Oo.
Parang ako, 1 month lang yung ipapahinga
Oo,
niya.
kasi yung nag-start kami ng January, tapos sa end ng season or conference namin is like late April. So syempre, hindi ka pwede magbakasyon ng gitna nun. Kasi syempre, practice ka, Mondays to Saturdays, tapos tapos mag-iiba-iba pa yung schedule depending on yung games, yung game days. So after that, talagang lahat lilipad. Wala sa Pilipinas, lilipad sila lahat.
Magsusulit tayo ng
Oo,
bakasyon.
ganon.
Okay.
So yun yung time namin to enjoy na naman.
deserve naman.
Deserve.
Oo,
Of
deserve.
course.
So, ngayon na off-season at
Yes, yes.
first time nangyari to na more than 2 weeks, kamusta naman ang isang linggo mo ngayon? Gina-jam pack mo ba na
oo.
kailangan masulit tong
Oo.
isang buwan na lang to, susulitin ko to?
Galing akong Hong Kong.
Deserve. Okay.
Tapos nag-LU kami ng mga
Okay.
teammates ko. Teammates pa din yung kasama. Extra bonding pa din.
Clingy.
Tapos, time with my family. Visit kami ng mga family sa Batangas, ganyan. So, kung saan tayo dalhin ng panahon, doon tayo. Kasi na yung mga mag-i-invite, doon tayo. Ayan.
Okay.
Okay, I love that. Sinusulit naman. Bilang 1 month na
1
lang.
month lang. 1 month lang.
Usually 2 weeks daw.
Yun na yung off-season
Yun na yun.
pala.
And that's
And
been
then-
your life ever since,
Yeah.
no?
Tapos June na naman hanggang September ba? Mga ganon.
Oh
Tapos
my
October
God.
to December. So ganon siya.
But it's for the love.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
iba talaga yung love for it. Was there ever a time na na-burnout ka? Because you've been doing the same
I
thing.
think the only time na parang negative yun na feel mo na towards the sport is when you're not performing well.
Wow, spoken like a true athlete.
Oh,
yeah.
Love pa rin
Kasi-
niya, no?
Kasi parang hindi naman siya nakakapagod pag nakikita mong maganda yung pinaperform. But it's part of the journey kasi eh. Like as an athlete, there will be days na hindi talaga, alam mo yun, okay yung game. But I think yun din naman yung maganda about the sport. Like, there's always a room for improvement. And you beat yourself every day to be better.
Are you hard on yourself kapag...
Oo, I think if you ask any athlete talagang hard kami sa sarili namin.
Oh, how is it like? Yung kunwari, kapag bad game, kapag kunwari hindi nanalo, how do you do the self-talk? Paano mo kinakausap si self?
Ano yung proseso? Nung galit hanggang
Take
sa...
us there.
Yung alam mo, yung team kasi namin very positive eh.
Okay.
Parang ang namin, ang mantra is good vibes. So I'm grateful na I'm in an environment where hindi tinotolerate yung mistakes but they accept it and we move forward and we work on it the next day. Parang may mga days talaga na kunwari talo kami and a lot of people are really expecting a lot from us kasi parang like the fans and all of that. But kapag natatalo kami, realizations is, alam mo yun, people are, or yung mga kalaban, ang goal naman is to stop you eh. 'Di ba? Na parang hindi mo galingan eh.
Yeah.
Yun naman talaga yung goal, 'di ba, sa game. So, that day, they're better than us, then we have to go back again sa yung manonood kami ng games, ganyan. And then, titignan namin kung ano yung kailangan improve, work on it. Laging ganun eh. Parang, babalik ka sa court, kailangan mong tatrabahuin. Kasi if you'll just keep on processing it in your head, nothing will happen. Though, okay naman yung ipaprocess mo yung emotions, but at the end of the day, kailangan you have to work hard again inside the court and do the work.
Yeah.
parang isi-seize mo talaga yung bawat opportunity to try again. More than just thinking and processing. Parang, show up ka na lang.
Yes,
and
show up
rest.
talaga.
So, you are libero. How long have you been liberoing? Liberoing?
Oo,
Is that a word?
ipaintindi nga sa amin, madam.
Libero, yung position ko. So, I don't spike, I don't block, I don't serve. So, if you guys are familiar with volleyball, meron yan 3 touches. Digging, setting, spiking. But it depends pa din sa rally kung 1 touch lang, 2 touch lang, or 3 touches. So, my goal is to not let the ball touch the floor. So, kailangan
Kayo yung mga humahabol.
Ganon.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
That's a
Mga
lot. That's a
ganon.
lot of pressure.
Yes. Pero sabi nila, madali yung posisyon namin kasi we don't spike, we don't block. Which is, yes, easy in a way na hindi na kami kailangan mag-focus sa ibang skills. But, mahirap pa din siya.
Oo, kasi sa kanila yung pagsalo.
Yeah.
Tapos pag hindi nasalo, makagalit kayo. Oo. Ay, sorry. Hindi pala ako yung volleyball player.
Thank you, thank you.
No? How long have you been doing that?
Ilang years na ba? Oh my gosh. Mga 10 years? 12 years? Nag-start kasi ako 12 years old. Pero spiker pa ako. And then nag-transition ako from spiker to libero. Na mga 14 years old or 15. So,
Naka-curious ako, paano siya napipili ng coach, madam? Or
okay.
ikaw ba sa sarili mo yung
Libero.
yung nafe-feel mo ba na parang mas mag-e-excel ako sa ganun? Paano yung
Madami siyang factors
Mhm.
actually. Though the main one is, if you're the smallest, parang considered ka as the libero. Kasi sa volleyball, talagang advantage talaga yung height. That's something na hindi ituturo ng coach kasi andyan na siya. Alam mo yun? So, if you have the height, parang for the coaches, it's easier to teach you the skills like blockings. Kasi you don't have to jump high. Or if talented ka or gifted ka na mas mataas yung talon mo, then mas better. Mas makakapaglaro ka na maayos. But for us na medyo, actually may height, matangkad na ako sa libero.
You are, yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
Kasi
she's
sa'yo,
tall.
pag maliit libero sa'yo, siguro kung nag-volleyball ako, net ako. Baka net na lang. Sige, laro kayo dyan.
Okay.
May height,
Oo.
okay.
Kasi ano talaga sila, smaller than me. So, kailangan malilikse. Malilikse, medyo mas maliit sa mga spikers. And then, magaling ka magbasa ng bola. Though, it's really the coach's call kung i-convert ka as a libero or not.
I am learning.
Yes.
That's so cool, but there's so much pressure there.
We learn new things every day.
You should watch sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So there's a lot of pressure that goes on. What would, like, in your experience, in your entire career, no? Ano yung mga moments na parang, wow, that you were, I'm imagining the first time you failed so badly. Like, how was that for you noon? Na parang, you don't think that you'd be able to recover from it? Ganun. Or was there a moment
yes,
like that?
of course. That was, I think, my last UAP season.
Yun yung hindi
Yun yung
hindi
parang,
nakuha yung champion.
ikaw ko yung pinaka-bashed. I think, yung mga players, if you will ask them, I think at some point in their lives, meron talagang lowest of lows talaga. Ganon. But, nung time na yon, I really felt like quitting. Na parang, ayoko na mag-volleyball. Parang, wala na akong lakas ng loob bumalik or magpakita ng mukha sa court. Mga ganong levels.
Ganun kalala. Oh.
But then, parang you really parang so much self-talk talaga siya na lalabanan mo yung negativity inside your head. But then I was driving after the game. My family, they're looking for me kasi hindi na mahanap. Ganun. But kailangan ko lang mag-drive kasi sobrang lost ako. Parang feeling ko, I'm so lost. Same day to, natalo kami.
Oh no. Ang bigat.
Sobrang heavy. As in, sobrang heavy. But then sabi ko, iyak ako na iyak. Sobrang heavy. Sabi ko, pero ang layo ko na eh. Parang, dito pa ba ako mag-quit? Parang, dahil lang ba galit yung mga tao sa akin? Dahil lang ba hindi ako nasa best ko ngayon, magkukwit na ako. So what about my future? Anong gagawin ko ngayon if magkukwit ako? So those are just like the questions in my head na I couldn't answer. So sabi ko, well then, if you don't have an answer, na if you don't have option B sa buhay mo, then continue doing your life. Like, continue playing volleyball. Then face your fears, diba? Parang, then work harder. Kasi if not, saan ako pupulutin? Diba? Baka sobrang regrets talaga yung makukuha ko sa buhay ko, diba? Parang,
Ang power ng pep talk na yun sa sarili. Ang
Nakausap
ganda.
niya si self and matapang si self. Pero eto na-mention mo, madam, yung bashing. And yung dalawang mundo niya,
Mhm.
talamak ang bashing. So may sports world and the content creation
That's
world.
true.
So very public. Kamusta ka ngayon with handling negative comments? How do you deal with it now? And may naging change ba nung nagsa-start ka pa lang before?
yes. Kasi nung college, nung medyo nakikilala na, ganyan. Ganun naman diba? Kapag mas madaming nakaka-recognize sa'yo, mas madaming taong may sasabihin about you. So, it affected really my family, yung relationship ko with them. Syempre, sa magulang. Kapag nakikita na nasasaktan yung anak, doble, triple yung
Mas masakit
sakit
sa kanila.
sa kanila. So, kinausap ko din sila na sabi ko, ito yung career na tinatahak ko and it comes with this. Like, ganito siya. So sabi ko, it's either hindi kayo manonood ng game ko or titibayan ninyo. Kasama ako. Kasi hindi siya matatapos
Mm-mm.
Diba? You can't please everyone. Especially in sports. Kung yung mga nasa NBA, diba? Nababash nga sila, what more kami. Diba? So, sabi ko, we have to do this together. Kung gusto nyong maging successful ako, kung gusto nyo akong tulungan, then kailangan ko kayo. Kasi if wala akong support system, and mahirap ng sarili ko lang din talaga diba? Parang kakausapin ko yung sarili ko, but at the same time, kailangan ko ng encouragement, kailangan ko ng taong susuporta sa akin sa journey na to na may tiwala na babalik ako. Yung ganon. So, ngayon, parang pag may mga negative comments, my parents knows na paano i-handle. And alam ko na rin kung paano i-handle kasi I've been through much worse than that. So,
Libero din siya in real life.
Oh. And doon,
Sasaluhin ko to lahat. Ganun.
perfect. Speaking of nga, no? Kasi yun nga yun yung sinasalo mo yung mga malalakas na tira ng buhay. And in real life, paano mo sinasalo yung curveballs ng adulting, no? Na-realize mo ba na minsan parang, what do you do? Like, do you cut? Are you a type of person to cut off people? Walk away from opportunities? Or lumalabang ka rin ba?
Oo.
Babalikan mo ng bola?
ako,
Nagiging spider ka ba kapag real life na, ay, leche, pang, gano'n.
ako hindi ako yung type na nagka-cut off ng tao.
Oh.
I always give chance. Parang naniniwala ako sa second chance.
Yes.
But, kapag tapos na yung chance na yun, then we're done. Parang yun naman yun sa akin. Kasi parang lagi ko iniisip, if hindi ko siya binigyan ng chance, baka hindi naging okay or baka meron pa kami. Alam mo yun, basta parang iniisip ko, sige, parang lagi ako nagsasagad. Sige, if hindi naging okay yung friendship namin, tatry natin ulit. Pero pag hindi nag-work, maybe it's not meant to be. Baka hindi talaga tayo meant na maging kaibigan. Diba? But, yung mga ganon, parang sa akin, lagi kong binibigyan ng chance. But with opportunities, talagang go. Kinukuha ko lagi. Kasi, yun naman, lagi kasi akong parang hindi ibibigay ni Lord kung hindi ko kaya. So, kung hindi ko i-accept, paano ko malalaman na kung kaya ko ba or hindi? So, lahat ng opportunities na dumadating, tiyatanggap ko. As long as in line siya sa values ko, sa kung ano yung gusto ko din gawin, in the future, yun naman ako.
Yes. I'd like to know, how similar or how different si Jen on court and kapag hindi ka naman pag off-season, ganun.
Wait lang, 2
Which
weeks
like
lang.
1 month lang. Or like kapag hindi ka naglalaro, yung kapag totoong buhay na yung hinahandle mo, are they very much similar or may differences ba? Mas palaban ka ba sa court? Mas palaban ka ba sa life?
I think medyo same naman. Sa court kasi, medyo talagang perfectionist. Kasi syempre, iba naman na yung labanan, yung competition. In real life, medyo perfectionist din sa finances. Talagang, I always make sure na nasa budget. I always make sure na hindi ako susobra, ganyan. Kasi alam ko may kapalit lahat kapag sumusobra ka sa budget. Di ba? We're talking about money. So, and then also sa court, laging may goals. Di ba?
Yeah.
Merong, ano yung goal mo for this conference? Ano yung goal mo today sa practice? Then, ganun din in life. Parang after ko sa volleyball or sa practice, anong gagawin ko outside that na productive pa din. It's either spending time with family or doing content. But there are days na hindi naman 7 times a week tayo magtatrabaho. Kailangan din natin ng break. So,
yes.
for example, pag walang training, I just let myself, alam mo yun, nasa bahay lang, nagsa-cellphone, nagsa-scroll. Parang hinahayaan ko lang din yung sarili ko na, alam mo yun, walang gawin.
Okay,
Kasi
may off-switch din.
Minsan parang sa sobrang sanay ka na ginagawa, parang nagigilty ka kapag wala ka ng ginagawa na parang, hala, ano ba ako? Parang left behind na ba ako kasi wala akong ginagawa today? Tapos kapag nagsiscroll ka pa, di ba, may kita mo yung friends mo, ay may mga ganito sila, may mga ganap sila. Tapos parang, hala, ako nasa bahay lang, walang ginagawa. Mga ganon. But then, I always remind myself na I have a different path. Iba naman yung goals ko sa goals nila. Mga ganon.
I see. Okay. So, aligned pa rin naman, as you can see, no? So, you mentioned that big time, yung after that loss sa NU, yung last year nyo, no? Ang
Heavy.
Feel very
graduating
painful, no?
year.
And daming no? Was there also a moment where, like, sa injury, was there something that happened also in your career after that that really, like, you felt like, oh no, is it really it, ganon, after that? Or how has that been?
Thankfully, thank God talaga, nawala naman akong serious injuries. But, ang hirap lang din kapag meron pabalik-balik na injury. Kasi, mahirap mag 100% kapag may masakit sa katawan. Yun naman. Kaya din, swerte talaga ako sa team ko ngayon. Kasi, very focused sila sa well-being ng bawat isa. Hindi sila yung nagpo-force to
Holistic,
practice. Alam mo yun, they respect yung nararamdaman ng mga players. They respect yung kung gaano katagal yung gusto mong or yung kailangan recovery for the injury. So, yun yung something na sana lahat na ika-experience. Kasi merong mga iba na force. So, I'm just really, really grateful na I'm in an environment na very well respected yung mga injuries.
That's very important, no? Sobrang blessed mo rin, no? I mean,
yes, surrounded by good people and good opportunities.
Parang the work you do, giving us your 100%, 110%, parang bumabalik naman siya in so
That's
many
so true.
Yes.
That's so true.
beyond also sports, which is great also. Like when you entered like content creation then, like how was that something that kind of fell into your lap also? Parang tinry mo na lang din ba mag-post? What was going on when you explored this other avenue?
That time kasi, sobrang dami, yung algorithm ng TikTok, sobrang daming edits sa akin. I don't know, for some reason.
Okay.
Sobrang nag-trending siya. So, ang daming followings, ganon. Ako kasi, I like talking in front of the camera. So, mahilig ako, makikay ako, mahilig ako makeup. So, video ako. Ganyan. Or lip-sync sa song, ganon. Hanggang sa, biglang natuloy-tuloy na siya. Hanggang sa, nagkaroon na ako ng mga projects, yun nga. And then, sabi ko, ano pala to? Malaking bagay. Kasi, if iisipin mo, if you only have one source of income, it's really hard.
In this economy.
Exactly. Diba? In this economy, lahat mahal, gas, everything, 'di ba? So, I am blessed talaga na dumating lang siya talaga ng hindi ko din namamalayan. It's like, it's not forced na parang, I want to do. I want to do content creation. Gusto ko maging influencer. Gusto ko madaming followers. Hindi, parang bigla lang siyang dumating. And talagang kinuha ko lang yung moment na yun na, sige na nga, ituloy natin to. Kasi may opportunities eh. Then why not continue doing it?
Yeah, and
It was meant for her
That's
talaga.
true. Tsaka magandang skill din to expand
Yes.
aside from what you do. Para it's not just one thing and it's kind of
Yeah.
like a break.
And honestly, it opened a lot of doors din talaga and meeting different people. Kasi kapag athlete, syempre parang close yung doors mo with
Like a
kung
little
nasa,
bubble,
sino lang yung nasa gym, yun lang yung makikita mo everyday.
Right.
But, kasi yun naman ako eh, gusto ko makamit na ibang tao kasi always realize na madami ka matutunan kapag nakakwentuhan mo sila,
Yes.
'di ba? Ano yung walks of life nila, ganyan. And then, yun din, yung sa mga events, nakikita ko yung iba't ibang klase ng tao na minsan na-realize ko, celebrity, but at the end of the day, pag nakita mo sila off-cam, ay tao din pala sila. 'Di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, I'm blessed na binigyan ako ni Lord ng opportunity makamit ng iba't ibang tao. And that also parang motivated me to dream higher. Parang
Yeah.
dream more.
That's world expansion.
Aim
Let's
higher.
go.
World domination.
Ang ganda.
At bilang ang dami-dami ng ginagawa, pag-usapan naman natin ngayon, rewards.
Uy!
Yes, ang mga rewards natin sa mga... Ito kasi ang dami ginagawa eh, di ba? May sports, may content creation, may pro, may ganito, may ganyan. Ang dami nakakakilala. Para ang dami talagang nasa plate mo, madam. So how do you reward yourself?
Traveling. I like traveling. Siguro gusto ko rin yung parang, I always share my blessings. So, like, kakain kami sa labas ng family ko. That's like a reward for me. Kasi, nung nasa high school ako, parang yung manager namin, pupunta kaming Hong Kong, pag-champion kami, Singapore, Japan. So, nung nakakapunta ako sa iba't ibang bansa, nakatry ako ng iba't ibang pagkain. Parang lagi ko mindset is, I want my family to experience this kind of experience.
Yeah.
I want them to try this food. I want them to see the world, ganon. So now na parang I am capable of doing that, though not everything yet, parang
Partial.
yeah, unti-unti.
Budget pa rin, syempre.
So, ayun, pinapatry ko sa kanila. And like, parang yung reaction, oh my gosh, ang sarap ng steak na to. Mga ganon. It's very rewarding siya for me. Yun naman yung sa akin.
Yes. And that's why she is so blessed.
Yes, I love that. Okay.
At dahil
Next na.
super blessed siya, magkakaroon tayo ng rapid fire.
Let's go. Ito na.
Rapid
May mga
fire.
itatanong lang kami sa'yo and sasabihin mo lang kung worth it or kung hindi mo na uulitin.
Okay.
Yun lang naman. No
Yes.
context for now.
Yes, sabi ni
Muna.
Madam, dami ko na chinika, pahirapan pa ako. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
This episode of Worth It Ba is brought to you by Salmon. Life is full of big decisions, career moves, big purchases, and everyday financial choices. That's why having the right financial tools can make a difference. With the Salmon app, Filipinos can access helpful features like credit, savings, and convenient payment options, all in one place. If you're looking for smarter ways to manage your finances and plan your next big move, visit salmon.ph/app to learn more. Salmon, helping you make smarter financial decisions.
Worth it bang gumastos ng malaki for expensive physical therapy instead of just resting at home?
Of course. Very, 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 very 100% worth it.
I love it. Worth it bang bumili ng pinaka-hyped at pinakamahal na volleyball shoes kahit pareho lang naman ang function sa regular ones?
No, not worth it at all.
Hindi worth it. Okay, worth it bang mag-travel abroad ng ilang araw lang para manood ng live concert ng favorite artist mo in the middle of a busy season?
Oh my gosh, I'm so torn. What if it's BTS? Hindi ako maglalaro.
Okay, so makikita natin siya sa sa BTS.
Joke lang. But,
Answer is?
Not worth it.
Okay. Hindi sa mapapagod kasi sila eh.
Kasi
may-
on season eh. If off season, then worth it yun.
Okay.
Worth it bang magbayad para sa expensive pre-made meals araw-araw kaysa mag-grocery at magluto para makasave?
Not worth it. I stopped. I actually tried that one, but then I stopped. I think there's pros and cons. Pero since I'm living with my parents, then okay ako sa sila nagluluto.
Yay! Thank you, parents.
Yes.
Okay. Worth it bang i-turn down ng isang malaking brand endorsement deal dahil hindi aligned sa personal values mo ang product?
Of course.
Yes. Worth it bang bumili ng luxury designer bag as a self-reward after manalo ng championship?
Yes! 100%! Ilang bag ba? Charot.
Parang gusto ko magpalibre kay madam.
Oo, ilang bag eh.
Worth it bang i-push ang sarili mo na maglaro o magtrabaho kahit may minor injury or may sakit ka na just to prove that you are dedicated?
That's a tough one. Minor injury, depende kasi sa levels.
Okay.
Kasi ako nag-training pa din talaga ako kahit na may pain. But if yung type na injury na parang alam mo yung the next day hindi ka na makakalaro forever, then hindi na yun worth it.
Okay.
I think yung mamamanage mo pa rin. I mean yung manageable yung pain. I would say.
Yung hindi, career ending. Yung
Yes.
life-altering.
Yes.
Like, you know when to stop.
Kasi kaya naman eh. Parang yung coaches naman namin, like for example, sa practice, if sasabihin ng therapist is, a coach, hindi siya 100% a day, 50% lang siya, then i-adjust naman yung system or yung practice sa kanya.
I love that. And finally, we have here, worth it bang i-treat o ilibre ang buong team at staff ng mamahaling dinner pagkatapos ng isang malaking panalo kahit medyo masakit sa wallet?
Hindi ako yung manager. Ako yung ililibre. Mali po yung taong tinanungan nyo.
Dapat si manager.
Yes. Ang
manlilibre.
team owner dapat.
Oo, malinaw tayo dyan. And of course, the $1 million question, Ate Joa.
After everything that you've been through, from Baby Jen
Yes.
starting and like all that you have experienced, worth it ba itong lahat?
Of course.
Yeah.
I would say 100% worth it. And we'll do it again.
Yes! Baby Jen is proud of you.
Ano yung mga hindi mo gagawin ulit?
Ooh.
curious ako.
And magkakaroon ng second chance.
Oo.
And you have to do it all over again. Ano yung mga babaguhin mo?
Oo. I mean, given naman na parang lahat ng choices mo, it led you to where you are, ganun. Pero with what you know now, parang pwedeng hindi ko na ginawa. Like, what are things you would not do anymore?
I would say spending time on people na I think hindi din maglalast in my life.
Grabe yung
May mga pumapalat sa atin.
They're proud of you.
Taray, may po-audience impact.
Wow.
Yeah, I think yon. Kasi pag tumatanda ka, mas na-appreciate mo yung time talaga.
Mhm.
Na dun mo makikita na, ay, napaka-importante pala ng oras. Kasi, kunwari ako, pag nagte-training, ganyan, biglang, oh my gosh, kalahati ng araw yun. Ano nang gagawin ko sa kalahati? Diba? Parang sobrang onti na ng oras ko. So, yung mga oras na isa-spend mo sa maling tao, very
Sayang pa.
sayang. Dapat in-invest mo na sa sarili mo.
Yon.
That's important.
Mm-mm.
Having that discernment din early on na hindi masyadong, parang second chance, sure,
Yes.
pero may napaabuti ng third or more chances. Okay. Now, para sa mga young dreamers, mga katulad mo dati, no?
Yes.
Na biglang, oy, pwede pala tong gawin. Who
Maging
fell in love
athlete.
with
Mm-mm.
the craft and the sport, student athletes, or anyone watching right now na overwhelmed sa pagsisimula sa adulting, paghawak ng unang malalaking pera nila. Ano yung advice na mabibigay mo on making that like first investment for themselves?
Mm-mm.
My advice is, everything will be okay. Parang yun naman yun. Parang no matter how hard it is right now, parang 'di ba juggling everything, stepping into parang adulting. Even if akala mong hindi mo kaya or feeling mo wala nang chance or short ka na sa pera, always believe na God will always provide. And hindi ibibigay sa'yo yun ni Lord kung hindi mo kaya. Yun naman, kailangan ilaban mo lang talaga.
Yeah.
And as long as it makes you happy, continue doing it. Diba? Ang hirap naman kapag hindi ka naman pala masaya. Then pinipilit mo pa ng pinipilit. Then mahirap yun. Kasi sa akin naman yung volleyball, it's something na talagang masayang-masaya akong ginagawa. Kaya kahit na sobrang sakit din ng pagdaanan ko, willing ako to do it all over again kasi masaya ako sa ginagawa ko.
Yun talaga yung key doon. Like loving what you do.
Yes.
And finding the reason na kahit, mahirap siya.
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm sure that's an entire episode on its own. All the hardships, all the doubts, all the questions. Pero if very clear yung goal na, this is what we want, this is what you want for yourself, like, everything will fall into place as long as
Yes.
aligned siya sa lahat, no? Ang ganda! Ang ganda-ganda.
Thank you so much. Anong
you.
favorite mong takeaway from sa mga sinabi ni Miss Jen?
Parang yun na yung ano kanina.
Yun na yung favorite mo sa
The
mga
goal,
share niya.
yung even if like sobrang, doon ako pinaka-amazed eh. Yung parang when everything felt na wala ng pag-asa. The way she just went driving and then psyched herself up na, wala akong ibang option eh. Pero gusto kong gawin
Yes,
haharapin ko yan
true.
kahit mahirap.
Ako, ang favorite ko sa mga na-share ni Madam is yung nag-start talaga siya at a very young age. And I'm so happy na at a very young age, napunta na siya sa mundo na gusto niya ring mapuntahan, na talagang na in love siya doing what she does now. Yung volleyball talagang ang aga binigay sa kanya ni Lord. And talagang nung nabigay sa kanya, wala siyang winaste na opportunity. Goes to show na kapag may binigay sa inyo talaga and you continue to show up, parang imposibleng hindi mo siya matamaan.
Yes.
Tsaka basta as long as aligned lahat ng choices. Like, yun yung alam mong worth it na investment sa buhay that you want for yourself.
Yes.
Ang ganda.
Yeah.
Proud. Hi. And sometimes a good investment is also being able to say no to the things na hindi aligned. Tulad ng
Yes.
kung sino man nag-clap-clap sila eh. Alam mo, may malalim na hugot
Sino
yun.
kaya yan?
Off record na lang.
Talaga delayed gratification
Yes.
ang mga natutunan din natin sa mga chikahan natin for today's video.
Yes. So there you go. Like when you set yourself up for all these things, no, for winning and preparing yourself for also the not so great days, yung mga araw na parang that was not your best, pero okay lang
Yes.
kasi pinaghandaan mo, like you're constantly doing the things that you have to do to set yourself up for wins and as you go through.
Yes.
Diba?
And
So,
speaking of setting yourself to win, ate, and may kasama tayong libero dito na
Yes.
talagang kahit anong ipukol nyo, talagang mag-bounce back yan, di ba? Hindi nyo po yan kailangan harapin mag-isa and mabigat yung adulting bills natin, di ba? Pwede nyo po yan gawin with Salmon. So check them out at
Yes.
salmon.ph/app to manage your finances better and smarter.
yeah, take notes from Miss Jen. Kasi yun din, di ba? Those are things that she also does. Kung saan nilalagay
Save,
ang
save,
ano
save.
dyan. All of this, all the hard work, the sacrifices, the doubts, the investments na ginawa mo para sa sarili mo, yung mga minsang investment na parang kinwestiyon mo. All of that, all of this, worth it ba?
Of course. Very worth it.
I love it. And if they want to follow you on your
Yes,
journey,
please.
both as an athlete and
Content
in
creator.
content creation as well, where can they find you?
Just follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok _Jenyerva. That's it. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
I-follow nyo sila, mga ka-worthy. Again, welcome to
Worth It Ba?
Bye-bye.
Life is really just a series of decisions. Some amazing, some questionable, but every single one teaches you something. This has been Worth It Ba with Erica Lucas and Joelle. The views and opinions shared in this podcast are based on the personal experiences and perspectives of the hosts and guests. These conversations are meant for storytelling, reflection, and entertainment purposes only. They should not be taken as professional financial, legal, or life advice. At the end of the day, every decision is personal, so always consider your own situation before making one.